Yeah, Largo would be keen to get a move on. He's just about on the last row here in that Lamborghini after yesterday's demise. And he needs to get some points back, doesn't he?
Yep.
Here we go, ready for a start. Green flag in the air. Talbot and Fraser Ross racing to the first corner. Talbot goes late on the brakes. Dive down, hoping that the ABS would pull him up. Watch for Max Twigg in that beautiful green AMG. Can he pick up a few spots? Pretty good on cold tyres back in Carrera Cup. We ride on board with Largo. Oh dear, Tony Wall's around. Oh, big contact. Scott Taylor cleans him up in the AMG. Lucky that only one car hit him, to be honest.
That's a serious amount of damage on that McLaren there.
So bring out the safety car.
Yeah, that's definitely a safety car. Not going to help the pro drivers in the end, I don't think, these early safety cars.
What a shame for Scotty Taylor. That is a badly damaged AMG.
Maybe not a good idea to try and nurse that car around. I am pretty confident he was assisted to end up where he's ended up. No doubt they'll have a replay for us soon. But definitely a safety car. He's blocking the road right on the racing line. A lot of damage to the front of that AMG.
Shades of the 12-hour when the front end of that car had a nasty hit with the wall with Shane Van Gisbergen at the wheel. So safety car pacing the field. Tony Walls has had a bit of bad luck in the objective McLaren. We saw him have that nasty crash at Clipsal a few years ago at the start of the race as well. Let's see if we can dissect what happened here, Carl. Oh, he's fighting with Jeff Emery there.
Emery.
Pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is a close one. Side by side up through turns 2 and 3. It's never going to work out, but should have probably got on the brakes a little bit there to avoid crossing the traffic, especially when you're starting up the pointy end of the field. Jeff obviously assisted a little bit with that. It's hard to say whether
they're fighting for position at that point, aren't they?
Actually gave him enough racing room as well.
It's always tough on the first lap to be able to call it, and whack, that's a heavy hit.
That's a decent
hit. That's a left-hand drive McLaren as well, so thankfully it looked like it hit further past the C-pillar. If you can call it a C-pillar on McLaren.
Some onboard footage will certainly show a bit more detail. Saying that Largo's a fair way back down the grid to start the race.
Whoa, on the anchors. Did a good job to miss everyone, so did Major.
I reckon everyone did a great job.
Wow.
Boy, that could have been a really, really big accident.
That could have wiped out half the field, yeah.
6 or 7 car pile-up right there, and everyone did the right thing, got on the brakes, and yeah, it looks like Walls is just trying to turn across the nose of Emery. Emery had every right to be there. There's some overlap, but at the same time, it's not really the place where you're going to get an advantage as well.
Classic first lap dust-up, isn't it?
Yeah. We've seen this happen a number of times at that corner. In fact, the Aussie race car
had a very similar one this morning.
Very similar accident this morning.
How horrible this feeling must be, sitting passenger side to the traffic.
Yeah, it's easy for me to say get on the brake at this point, but talking to what the guys, some of the guys that have driven these McLarens, it's not as simple as that with the clutch and everything. They don't like going backwards, these cars, with all the electronics and the clever diffs and everything that they've got in them. So yeah, very unfortunate, but as we said, that could have been significantly worse.
Yikes, that's a lot of damage, isn't it? You hate to see cars this beautiful tore up like that.